Hey guys. um yeah, all right. Well, I don't know if I'm live on Rumble right now. I don't know what's going on. uh Hold on. Oh. All right, looks like I'm on there. uh Hold on, let me check YouTube. All right, sorry. Looks like some Nazis in the chat right now. Sorry if anybody else comes across the stream, but I will boot him very soon.
Be booted out of here. I do not tolerate Nazis. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I guess I can see the comments in the streaming thing here too.
Hey guys, just wanted to go ahead and do my podcast, but I just kind of wanted to announce, guys, Taylor Swift. Hey, Taylor Swift, everybody. Yeah, I don't know if guys heard, but Taylor Swift's in the news. And I just wanted to proclaim my, I'm just like
Such a Swiftie. I'm just like a real Swiftie, you know. I might be a guy, but like, I'm such a Swiftie. So what? Like, you can be a guy and fucking love Taylor, okay? You know, my boy in the chat, he's also a Swiftie. He doesn't want anyone to know. But I mean, he's been like bidding on all their concert tickets and
I just like can't get enough of Taylor. I mean, sometimes I call her Taylor because like I just feel so close to her and like I listen to all her stuff. And I like I read all the symbols and like I follow all her social media. Like I don't even like to say her because like she's like kind of God to me. Like I kind of sometimes I'm like, what, in Taylor we trust, like I mean it's good she's all right. By the way, I don't care that she's person of the year. I'm not a right wing MAGA person. Some of you people MAGA people are gonna hate on Taylor because I guess you think Cheeto Man should have been person of the year. I don't know what kind of
hate you guys. I don't know what you guys want as person of the year. I'm guessing Cheeto Man is what you want. You want Mr. Cheeto Man. Well, guess what? It's Taylor's time right now.
I mean, when you really think about
it, it's like this is her year. This is Taylor's year, okay? Like, and next year too, because I think we really need to let this be the year of Taylor and also 2024 because that's coming up pretty soon. Why not give that to Tay Tay or whatever people call? Now I didn't actually read this article, by the way, because I already know it. I'm such a Swiftie that I don't even want to like. I just don't even want to. I don't want to know too much about Tay because, like, you gotta keep a little bit of mystery there, you know? And I'm like, I actually have I'm the head of a fan club. I'm a Swiftie fan club for men because, like, a lot of men are in the closet about
they're left for Taylor, and I just want to get all the men just come out and say you're a Swiftie, you know? Hold on a second. I thought I could have sworn. Oh, I thought I could have sworn. I saw something saying Dave Portnoy was a Swiftie or whatever, and I was gonna make fun of it. But now it looks like he's calling out the NFL for simping over Swift. They should make a new name for that. Swimping, Swifting. Oh, see, it says Dave Portnoy is a Swiftie. Although, yeah, I knew that. Maybe he's joking. Actually, like, is he kidding? I mean, I'm like always really annoyed at this guy, and then I'm like, oh, that's a good, like, agree with him, and then I hate him again. I await Mother's March. Ugh, he's got to be kidding. Hold on. Is this a joke? He's got to be joking. I await Mother's marching orders. He honestly, I don't think he's making fun of her. He is a huge Swiftie and has been for a while. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like such a oh brother. No, all all the outraged people on Reddit are like commenting. Dave Portnoy's a piece of shit, and then it leaks to a Business Insider article. I was literally screaming in pain. Oh, I think I read something, but I might have read this before. Yeah, I don't really. I know he got past all this stuff. He's still like, you know, I guess because he owns his own business, or yeah, I don't know if he. Oh God, see, I don't see. This is why I don't like him, because his like douchiness about. People call him El Presidente. The El Presidente loves Taylor. He went to the Eras tour and was able to make it through the whole concert without going to the bathroom. And then like this, is this the same person who's? Yeah, see, this is the same. This always happens whenever there's like a controversial person in comments ever. Somebody on Reddit or somebody, usually it's Reddit. Somebody on Reddit has to be the one that's like, Dave Portnoy's a piece. Oh, that's a different guy, but there's two of them. So there's two like SJW type people in here about Dave Portnoy. So he responded, and that's the same. Lotta Leith is the
Same guy. A man like Dave Portnoy, who has preyed on and sexually abused multiple young women, is known for getting off taking women young enough to be his daughter home, putting them on metal dog leashes and spitting on them. Said a rape victim deserved it. Is definitely not a man who is capable of truly loving Taylor Swift or any other woman for that matter. And so much of her music seems to speak out against men like him. I imagine he likely gets off in some way by undermining the type of community she's trying to what? And of course, all the young girls playing Swiftie gets him access to. Well, I saw that he's getting divorced now.
So this guy got downvoted a ton for saying, I have to love Dave because I'm a Patriot fan. I don't know what that means, but. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a joke tweet, but like see, I was gonna make fun of the fact that he's serious, but that's like he's not even wearing the shirt. It's like something a really super fan of Taylor Swift would wear, I guess. I think the Kanye stuff with her is so stupid and like it seems fake kind of. I mean, like I don't know, maybe she just like holds grudges. It seems like all even in that article I was just looking at, they talked about the stupid Kanye shit again. I mean, what? How long was that ago? Like 15 years ago? Like we're still gonna act like she's a victim? She's like on top of the world right now. I don't know why though. I'm kind of confused about the whole like um like she goes on tour and it's like that's all people are talking about. Like I don't like why is this why are people caring this much about a stupid tour? Like everybody's gone on tour, you know? But I did get annoyed about this like Beatlemania and Thriller have nothing on these shows about her concerts like and that was another Phoebe Bridgers, another female artist. Like, why do they always have to compare everything to what a guy did, like all the time? Like, those stuff that got whatever Beatle made. What was that? What was her name again? Beatles. Like, yeah, maybe take some lessons from Taylor. Okay.
Beatlemania has nothing on Swiftie Mania.
I actually like have murdered people to get tickets to her shows. Like, I will just say that. I know YouTube's not gonna like that. Okay. But I'm a real fan, and real
Swifties like will like do anything to get $3,000 tickets. I hate how they're
acting like she's a victim to her ticket prices being so expensive. It's, I just feel sorry for Taylor because, like, her tickets are so expensive. Ticketmaster sucks. Something else annoyed me that I saw here. I didn't really read it. I just saw like a I know like everybody like don't worry, I'm gonna at least do an hour of Taylor Swift news, by the way. Meatball Hero. That's the guy in the chat. And he likes to come in and like make criticize Taylor. That's what he does because I do Taylor news like every week on the podcast. I do Taylor news and gossip and all the
whoops. All the Taylor tea, all the tea out there on Taylor.
and fuck, where's that? Yeah, my one podcast I really like, Jim Florentine's Everybody Is Awful or whatever, made fun of Taylor Swift on like the new episode and like made fun of some quote and the quotes in this article that all right, well I don't know where it is, but it was like she said the way the whatever his name is football player guy the way he talked about wanting to date her on his podcast was like really metal.
It's like really metal that he did that. Oh God. And I'm not trying to,
rip that podcast off because he did make fun of this quote too, but yeah, he like I mean, I don't really even believe this relationship like and I know I'm going to get a bunch of hate from all the Taylor fans and stuff, but
I don't even care. Like, come at me, But yeah,
she said, this all. I just don't believe that it's a organic meeting. I don't think it's a relationship that's like a real thing, really. I mean, maybe it is. That would explain why she's like so obsessed with football now, to like a scary degree. But
it's like this all started when Travis very adorably put me on blast on his podcast, which I thought was metal as hell. Ugh. There was another thing I saw here.
oh my god. See what I mean? Like everything has to be like, oh, but you know, because men suck or whatever. Like she's like, no one, like there's no competition really. I mean, what guy was what male like singer was Times Person of the Year recently? I can't even really think. I guess Harry Styles maybe, because he's like gender fluid or whatever he is. So they have to make him a, you know, like whatever of the. I guess that's why they say Person of the Year. They don't say Woman of the Year now, because I mean that would be offensive if they did say that. Like that would be really
Offensive if they said
woman. But yeah, so they have to like just notice that about every single female celebrity or artist. Like at some point, they will talk about the patriarchy. Like in it, I didn't even know that was coming, and I just saw it just now. Ugh. Oh man.
we've been taught that girlhood, feelings, love, breakups, and talking about them, we've been taught that those things are more frivolous than the things that stereotypically gendered men gravitate. What does that even?
What? What does that even mean? Stereotypically gendered men. What? Does that mean that you like you're born as a guy and then you go, okay, I'm gonna gender myself more like she's afraid of being in trouble actually. That's why she said it like that. Cuz I was going to make fun of the fact that you're talking about girlhood, like what is that? You know, like the feminine and masculine. Okay, she's saying gender binary. That's a gender binary. I guess she hates trans people because that's what, you know, if we have to. Oh, see, she's afraid here too. To Swift, the success of all three or whatever they were talking about feels like an inflection point. If we have to speak stereotypically about the feminine and masculine, if we have to, women have been fed the message, what's a woman? She has a yeah, see, she's like afraid. You can tell she's like afraid of really going into that line of thinking, because like that was like 2016 feminism. Now feminism is like I don't know. It's nothing, I guess. I don't know.
And what has existed since the dawn of time? A patriarchal society. Which my friend in the chat has.
Like my friend, he purposely stereotyped. He's he stereotypically genders himself more masculine because he knows that's upsetting. That's what he does. Like when he, you know, if you're a man, you have to like be aware that if you're if you're gendering yourself too masculine, you know? Like you have to wake up every day and go like, how am I presenting today? You know, like how am I presenting right now? Like I wake up, I look in the mirror and I'm like, what do I want to Actually, I don't even think about myself. I wake up, I look in the mirror, and I go, what do I want to do to, how do I want to use my power to, like, create change in the best way today? How do I use my power the best? And, I do acknowledge that, yes, I do have the white
Sis.
power. Every day I wake up and I'm like, how do I change the world today? Like, what do I do to change the world to make it less gendered? Because like it's bad to be. It's funny because like it's bad to be stereotypically masculine, but yet if you're like trans, it's good to be that way. I don't know if you guys think about that, but if you want to go ahead and be stereotypically masculine and like patriarchy or whatever, become trans and be a trans man, even if you're. I mean, sometimes I am a trans man, even though I'm not trans and I'm like born as a man. I'm just like, today I'm gonna be a trans, like FTM today. And I have to agree with Taylor here. Like, what fuels a patriarchal society? Money, flow of revenue, the economy. Wait, what? Money is only men? Weird that she, so for the feminine ideas becoming lucrative is good because more female art will get made. Or maybe, they all know that like woke stuff is really in now and they're just going, all right, okay, fuck, we got to have a person of the year. Okay, what non-white male. I mean, yeah, it is a little bit surprising if you think about time being woke, I guess. Like, it is a little, like, I mean, she is a white, straight girl, like, so I guess they're not. If they really wanted to be super woke, they would have picked someone, I don't know, not Lizzo, because she was in trouble. Oh, God. Yeah, but I'm just kind of jokingly talking about Taylor Swift because I don't really understand why she's in the news so much lately. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I keep thinking I keep thinking I should use effects more because I'm like live streaming and I'm like, oh, I'm boring. Yeah, I guess I just don't get why why. I guess it reminds me of like when Michael Jackson was really popular and he was always in the news, I guess. I don't, but this really, like her being person of the year really does feel like, um, all right, let's give a woman that. Like, let's give, like, who can we give it to? Oh, Taylor Swift's like all anyone's talking about. So yeah, let's get, and we'll, I mean, I think it should have been, I don't know, POC, because they're like, we need to lift them up or whatever. But I mean, yeah, what was the other annoying thing? Ugh. Yeah, I mean that Jim Florentine podcast. They were people wrote in and I guess rated her attractiveness, and I have to agree. I mean, she's not hot, but I think anyone who's a celebrity is like people just go like, oh, they're so hot just because they're like famous. It just like elevates your I don't know, looks or something. I don't know, like this was another thing I just saw. Gaslighting is mentioned. Oh, this is weird. Ugh, I just don't get this. Like, none you can't be all about women still and specify women. If everybody's saying pregnant people all over the place, and then Time Magazine is going many women, girls, women. Taylor felt canceled. She felt as if her career had been taken from her. Maybe the real Taylor Swift effect is that she gives people, many of them women. I can't go one sentence without bringing up women. Many of them women, girls and women, who have been conditioned to accept dismissal, gaslighting.
Gaslighting?
What do you mean? What does that mean? Girls have been conditioned to accept gaslighting from a society. What do you Are you kidding? I mean, I would say, like, if there is gaslighting to women by society, it would just be that they're telling women that they're, like, amazing and they do no wrong. And they really have no, like, character. They're just like, oh, you're a woman, so you're amazing. There's no, like, well, do this, try to, I don't know. I thought there was another quote in here. Oh, yeah. I just saw this here, which is really fucking cool and, like, awesome. She has a cat. Apparently, his name is
Benjamin Button.
I don't know. I guess her cat goes backwards in age or something. Oh God. See what I mean? Like like she's still complaining about men holding her down. She's like the number one celebrity. You can't even get more popular. Like that's one thing. Everybody that even likes her is like, her fans are psycho. And yet she's like, this, it's a, ugh. So I guess there's one part of her show or one revisiting Reputation. And what she says about that era in the tour is that it's
a goth punk moment of female rage at being gaslit by an entire social structure. Ugh.
Oh my God. I mean, yeah, I don't even want to like reading interviews about artists I like, though, but I don't know. Just everything has to be like how girls are like, what are you talking about? I mean, why wouldn't she be like, there should be some part of this article that's like, and I realized that I'm like, really, like, this is like, they should go like, look, women are on top right now. Although, I mean, wouldn't, like, I don't know. Why is she acting like Madonna didn't exist, or other female artists? This is the first, I don't know if you guys realize this, but she's the first, like, female singer and songwriter, like, that supposedly writes her own music. I don't really know if I mean, I hope she does, but yeah, just like, I just can't get enough. Like, I have been in therapy for like, I'm too into Taylor. Like, we, it's just like, I don't do anything in my life anymore because it's all Taylor all day. Like my life.
If it's all Taylor. I'm all Taylor all the time. And, you know, we gotta get the word out on her because she's kind of one of those underdogs that doesn't get a lot of attention. And I think, any kind of stereotypically gendered men.
Man, it's really funny to me to see the celebrities like scared to really speak freely. Like just the language she used, like I don't know, like maybe I should start reading more celebrity interviews just to see if they do that because it's just pretty funny to see like them try to dance around like well, women and men are different. Like she probably can't if she said that she would get in a ton of trouble. Just saying a basic fact. So like women are, and that's what she was saying in that, like, oh, women have been held down because men are this way and women are different. Like that's what her whole thing is that. But she can't even say that. Well, what the fuck? Well, you guys, I'm just looking at all the entertainment gossip right now. Yeah, it's not gonna really. Hold on. I gotta have my tunes. You don't understand. Like I just can't. I need my tunes. Hold on. Damn it. Can't find that one. I know it's somewhere here. Oh, this one. Hold on. I think I have to share this. Oh wait, that's not really the beginning was more entertainment, but okay, so apparently Kanye West wears KKK hood and says, I just fucked a Jewish bitch with daughter on stage. Now what, like, he's gotta be doing this to, like, get attention. Although, I mean, honestly, a lot of the left right now is basically doing the same thing. Like being anti-Jewish. He just is like, oh, fuck. He's like, wait, how do I be shocking now with like, because like every college student now is like saying Hitler was correct or whatever. So he's like, what am I going to do to be crazy now? Oh, I guess I'll wear a KKK style hood and bring my daughter on stage. Is that why? Well, he kind of already did that in one old song. Like he had something like that in the video, I think. I mean, this is less crazy than what the college kids are. His daughter was just standing on stage. Why would you make? Why would he make? Why would you have kids with this guy? Like what? Yeah, I mean, I do get annoyed with girls pretending to be into football when they. Oh, I'm dating a guy that likes football. Now I love football. And then they act like they're like yelling during watching the game, like at the referees or whatever. Come on, ref.
Come on, ref. What the hell? Come on. Is that guy looking at me? Hey! Why don't you do that? God, what the fuck?
Oh, somebody got Kanye's at his listening party full of rapists and abusers. I mean, he's wearing a black one. Is that him? Well, I guess if he's what's that one? Black Israelites. I think they're pretty much black supremacists. So I guess that's probably what he's doing here. He may just be one of those guys. I mean, I think Nick Cannon was one. Yo, like, I don't even, yo, I'm just fucking crazy. Yo, I'm crazy. Yo. Hey, you guys, I'm crazy. Did you hear me? Why aren't you looking? I said I'm crazy. Like, he'll do anything just to get attention. What if I stab somebody? Yo, I may kill somebody, yo. For real, buy my new album. It's called I'm gonna kill maybe kill somebody if you don't. I don't know. I guess people weren't into my Taylor Swift news, but I mean, look, that's gonna be what I do all the time now. So, for real, yo, like, I might be. I was gonna make fun of guys saying they're Taylor Swift. I mean, it's one thing to say, "Oh, I like some music," but to say you're a Swiftie, I'm a Swiftie, and I'm a man. I'm a grown man, and I'm a Swiftie. Me and every other 11-year-old girl, we just go Gaga, not Lady Gaga. Fuck her because she's not Taylor. I mean, I guess like, people do call her fans crazy, but the Beatlemania, Elvis Presley mania, fans be crazy, yo. That's I always say that, Fans be crazy, women be crazy, and fans be crazy, yo. I don't know. What should I talk about? I don't know. I was watching this one guy that was I don't really want to showing all my info here. Where'd my window go? Oh. Yo, for real, like. I was watching this one guy talking about star seeds again. The thing is, I don't have TikTok because that's where the funniest stuff is, but I just don't want to get it just to support. I mean, I'm sure like whoever China and whoever can already they already can probably look at everything else we look at, not just TikTok, but oh yeah, this guy. See if I can It's just funny for me to somebody to talk like this and try to talk deep about stuff like movie. I was talking about the show Squid Game. I remembered. Oh wait, I gotta share this too. I shared the wrong thing. You can't hear the sound. So this guy is a genius, and he's like, if you want to have hope in society, like watch guys like this, because he'll be like, all right, now we do still have really smart people out there, you know. I mean, we have a lot of hope out there. Somebody that a book, don't judge a book by its cover, guys. You know what I'm saying?
That was played in this movie, but
I was talking about the show Squid Game on Netflix.
This TV show first came out, and people all over the internet was trying to imitate the games that was played in this movie, but it wasn't really a game.
Okay, I didn't hear about anybody trying to. I mean, that show was like people died in the games. It was like, I guess, the Hunger Games type idea. Or the old movie Battle Royale, which is actually before the Hunger Games, and the Hunger Games kind of ripped that off. Although I don't know if on purpose or not. But if y'all want the OG shit, check out Battle Royale, I always wonder if anybody would like somehow click on one of my videos and just think that's how I talk all the time. And just like think I'm like this guy, like, yo, hey, yo, we back and shit, we back and shit. I may look white, but you know what? On the inside, I'm melanated as fuck, yo. I may look white, but you know what? I'm urban as fuck, yo.
I'm from the streets and shit, yo. Like, you don't even know. I grew up, I growed up on the streets and shit. I had remembered where everybody was trying to do Squid Game shit, yo. I'm gonna look that up real quick, yo. Oh, God, man, I hope not. Oh, okay. So there was a Squid Game challenge
on TikTok that people were, surprisingly enough. A sweet but deadly Squid Game challenge is all the rage on TikTok. Okay, so this is like engineered CIA stuff. If people like, how would you like, why would you think this is a good, like this? I seriously think there's some kind of CIA op going on. If people were doing a Squid Game TikTok challenge, although it's probably not the same as in the show. Hold on a second. This says naturally. Well, everyone knows the show Squid Game on Netflix was like all the rage a couple of years ago. And apparently there was a TikTok challenge similar to that. Wow. Did not know that. On the show, players are tasked with carving shapes of various degrees out of honeycomb candy. Explain. They must do so without breaking the final shape before clock runs out or be shot. TikTokers have tested the game out, sometimes cooking up their own, and then... Oh, so they're trying to do that, but obviously not having someone shoot them. Oh, see, or the 2000 film and novel Battle Royale, like I just said. Battle Royale with cheese, yo. Okay, so I guess that's what this guy was talking about, but it doesn't seem like they were really doing, So, okay, I'm going back to this guy, yo. Wait, where did,
If you ever watched this TV show and you paid attention to the guards and their masks, you will see that these symbols have always been put in our face, and we still use these symbols and logos to this day. Now, how many people actually see these logos and don't even realize it? Exactly. These are the logos of video games. So when we was playing games, they was letting us know that we are just a game and they're going to treat us like we ain't shit. I hear so many people saying that we're going to evolve and we're going to the fifth dimension. We're going to the fifth dimension. I hear this a lot, but let me let you know.
Where are you hearing that?
what really happened to us. Before these
Yo.
aliens came to our planet, we were infinite beings. We ain't need to practice spirituality because we was already the spirit. We ain't had to go to the fifth dimension because we are infinite beings, meaning we are connected to everything in the universe. But when these aliens came here, they told us one thing that messed our mind up. They told us that we needed something more outside of who we truly are. So we've been chasing these fantasies to get more and to become more, and we forgot that we are already everything. They came here with their
So he's anti-aliens. He's not for the aliens, he's anti-aliens. Yo, we had known that we was like that, but so he's saying that video games distracted us for who we really is, yo. We ain't even know what we had, the power we had, we ain't even know it. But then these aliens came down and they were like, yo, you better not fucking act like you better use your powers. And then we said, you know what? All right, fine, we'll play PlayStation games and shit, yo. And look at those symbols. So he's really making a lot of conclusions here because the only time I've seen those shapes is on a PlayStation controller. So why would that, like, and like I know that because I know a PlayStation controller. Not everyone sees that and goes, "Oh, PlayStation." So like I don't really see how that is reality and shit, yo. But I wish I could watch more of these kind of videos, but I don't know. They're more on TikTok, I guess.
false knowledge of the duality with black and white, God and the devil, up and down. We never knew anything about this. They introduced this false teachings to us. Water is the highest frequency on this planet, and we are 86% of water. So when we so-called die or we ascend, our spirits go right back into the water. And I know you've seen this logo right here before of DreamWorks and the boy fishing on the moon for spirits. Let me tell you why they fish for spirits from the moon.
These are the funniest conspiracy guys that are just like literal about everything. Like, oh, he's on the moon and he's fishing for spirits because it's a kid on the moon. What? I mean, I'm open-minded about, conspiracies and stuff, but you lost me. Yep.
You lost me. Okay? Do better.
But he's up there fishing for spirits. Everybody saw that DreamWorks logo and they were like, oh, he's on the moon fishing for spirits. That's right away what you thought. Like, I know I did, yo. Am I moved over too long? Far? I know I did.
It's because these aliens cannot come in water. They are low vibrational beings and we are high vibrational beings. So when we so-called die, they fish for our souls from the moon for reincarnation. Do anyone remember the Twilight Zone when these aliens came to Earth and gave them all kind of technology and all they wanted in return was to eat the people? There's another movie.
Yeah, because it was real. What if I should do a conspiracy character where everything I watch in a show I think is literal and it's like is happening. When they had, I mean, people would assume I'm being racist, but just the way talking like that is really funny. Just this.
Yo, like for real, these aliens, when they came to the Earth, and water is the highest frequency, yo.
What's that about? I never heard that before. I'm Googling it. I'm Googling the shit, yo. What is the resonant... I know you guys can't see this, don't worry. I know you guys can't see this. What is the vibrations of water? High frequency water. Maybe he's right, technically. I don't know. Well, he said the highest frequency, though. Oh, maybe. Maybe this guy's onto something, guys. Maybe I'm wrong and not, you know.
We call Tomorrowland that speak about how the world's going to end, but it never really end. But in this movie, they find all the smart people and put them in a different reality, and they keep all the dumb people in another reality. And this is the button they was going around passing to people that was smart, and these people was going to a higher vibration or a higher reality, and everyone stayed behind. Let me show you what this button really means.
I'm gonna do the. You guys ever watch the? If anyone's ever watched the stupid React videos, where they just, they kind of just like act really into it, and they like make gestures like, "Oh shit," that's I'm gonna do right now. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm not really a React guy, or am I?
That button dumb people in another reality. And this is the button they was going around passing to people that was smart, and these people was going to a higher vibration or a higher reality, and everyone stayed behind. Let me show you what this button really means. That button is a symbol of your third eye, because we can actually transform and go to different realities while we are still here if you know how to activate this. So that button is your third eye.
All you need is that button, yo. Like, that's it. That's all you need, and you got your third eye. I have a third eye, but it's in my rectal cavities and shit. You know what I'm saying? I do got a third eye, but it's in my rectal cavities. So I'm just like, yo, can you go peep down there real quick? And just look in there, and then my third eye is in there looking around. It's like an actual eye. If you look close enough, you can actually see I literally have an eye in my anal cavity, like my asshole. And it's looking around like all sentient and shit. And, you know, what can I say? If you know like our true reality, all you have to really do is like concentrate really hard, and you can kind of do a lot of these abilities that you do in video games. And that's why aliens came down. Just following this guy's logic, he's saying aliens came down and told us, hey, you don't actually have any kind of abilities. Just here's a PlayStation, play this. And then they eventually made the Squid Game show. And just to reinforce the fact that PlayStation, you know, just to have those PlayStation symbols reinforce that we look at them, we just know continuously that, you know, we forgot that we have like, actually I have kind of talked about that before, like, like, you know, back in the cave days, you know, like back
when we was in caves and shit, like some of the caves they had drew maps and shit. They had drew maps and shit, like, and they didn't even like know, because we didn't have technology to like know that there were stars around, and they just drew pictures in caves, and other caves around the world can match up with them. with astronomical signs and shit.
Yeah, but that is kind of true though. Like they had knowledge of the solar, or like, you know, if you listen to Graham Hancock and stuff like that, he does talk about that. So I kind of see what he's saying there, although I don't think it's like that we wouldn't. Oh, it's just video games, you know, because we didn't have video games for like many centuries. It's not like we had. Like what would they? I don't know. You know, we suddenly forgot all their psychic powers when PlayStation came out. When yeah, but one last thing I wanted to do is I talked about this to the guy Narwhal when he was on stream. When Narwhal was on stream, I talked about the Aaron Sorkin letter to his daughter. And, you know, I talked about Aaron Sorkin's letter, how he apologized to his daughter on Vanity Fair. And it's a really embarrassing, cringe-worthy. I know people overuse the cringe-worthy thing, but this really is cringe-worthy. Because he's writing to his daughter, I guess for her to read in the future. It was worded like that, I think. Oh, they're trying to make me pay. And to his daughter and their mother. And I don't know if I want to read the full. Well, actually, I probably can because it's not that long. And it's just really embarrassing. So I may want to read this to everybody just so you guys know, because I don't think everybody knows about this. I don't think Narwhal, that guy, he didn't know. So, you know, I just think it needs to be said. It's very important. Like, it's very moving, and it's honestly pretty inspiring that he you know, instead of being like, instead of keeping something like this private, because it's to his daughter and wife, I guess, he chose to publish it to Vanity Fair, you know. Pretty normal thing to do when you're writing a letter to your daughter, a personal note to your family. You would go ahead and go, okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna publish this to Vanity Fair. And you know, he's a great he's a great writer. Aaron Sorkin writes super clever, like funny stuff that isn't all the same and isn't all pretentious the way no one talks the way he writes or anything. You know, I cried you will cry many times during this letter. I don't know if I'll be able to make it through. You can hear my voice is going already just talking about it, because I mean, I don't know if I have it in me to like read this, but I'll try. You know, I know the damage caused that Trump did. I mean, he had so many people slaughtered, you know. I mean, Trump, like, literally did so much damage that I can't even remember or think of what the damage was. That's how bad it was. But here we go, guys. This is a very. Should I have music? Maybe I should have music going. Maybe I should have music going. I think it's like pretty important, so like, should probably have music going. You know. Inspiring, something like that. just like inspiring. Yeah, like I don't know, like inspiring but not energetic sounding. Ugh. Oh man, I hate the way everybody tries to copy Gen Z speak all the time. Happy feels. Yeah. The vibe. No, this is a good one.
Alright, guys. I gotta do it. I gotta read it, guys. I know this is old, but, I mean, you gotta admit, like, this is really important. Like, this should get taught and, like, read to students in school, I think. Like, maybe every day in homeroom, you know? Just this full letter. Just to acknowledge all the millions of lives lost because of Trump, you know? Many, many, many deaths. So this is Aaron Sorkin. I don't know what he sounds like, so I can't really imitate him, but here it is. Here's my letter to my daughters. Sorkin girls. Well, the world changed last night in a way I couldn't protect us from. Maybe I shouldn't use the effect, should I? Oops.
That's a terrible feeling. Hold on. Sorkin girls. Well, the world changed late last night, in a way I couldn't protect us from. That's a terrible feeling for her father. I won't sugarcoat it. This is truly horrible. It's hardly the first time my candidate didn't win. In fact, it's the 6th time. But it is the first time that a thoroughly incompetent pig with dangerous ideas, a serious psychiatric disorder, no knowledge of the world, and no curiosity to learn has. And it wasn't just Donald Trump who won last night. It was his supporters, too. The Klan won last night.
White nationalists.
Sexist, racist, and buffoons. Angry young white men who think rap music and Cinco de Mayo are a threat to their way of life, or are the reason for their way of life, have been given cause to celebrate. Men who have no right to call themselves that, and who think that women who aspire to more than looking hot are shrill, ugly, and otherwise worthy of our scorn, rather than our admiration, struck a blow for misogynistic shitheads everywhere. Hate was given hope. Abject dumbness was glamorized as being the fresh voice of an outsider who's going to shake things up. Did anyone bother to ask how? Is he going to rearrange the chairs in the Roosevelt room? For the next 4 years, the President of the United States, the same office held by Washington and Jefferson, Lincoln and Teddy Roosevelt, FDR, JFK, and Barack Obama, will be held by a man boy who will spend his hours enacting
Twitter vengeance against all who criticize him. And those numbers will be legion.
We've embarrassed ourselves in front of our children and the world. And the world took no time to react. The Dow futures dropped 700 points overnight. A economists are predicting a deep and prolonged recession. Didn't happen. Our NATO allies are in a state of legitimate fear. And speaking of fear, Muslim Americans, Mexican Americans, and African Americans are shaking in their shoes. And we'd be right to note that many of Donald Trump's fans are not fans of Jews. On the other hand, there is a party going on in ISIS headquarters. What would we give to trade this small fraction of a man for Richard Nixon right now? Ironically, every woke person now is not a fan of the Jews at all right now. But we don't have to bring that up. So what do we do? First of all, we remember that we're not alone. 100 million people in America and a billion more around the world feel exactly the same way we do. Second, we get out of bed. The Trumpsters want to see people like us, Jewish, coastal elites, educated, socially progressive in Hollywood. Okay, I gotta be honest, like, yeah, that is what you all are, and that he was right on that completely. Sobbing and wailing and talking about moving to Canada. I won't give them, oh, okay, now they're... And neither will you. Here's what, we're not going to move to Canada out of principle. Now he's trying to spin that whole thing as, hey, we're not going to give them the victory of us moving to Canada. We're not, we're not hypocrites. It's the fact that we are going to show him by not moving to Canada. Here's what we'll do. We'll fucking fight! And then you put in parentheses, Roxy, I guess that is his daughter's name. There's a time for this kind of language, and it's now. We're not powerless, and we're not voiceless. We don't have majorities in the House or Senate, but we do have representatives there. It's also good to remember that most members of Trump's own party feel exactly the same way that we do. We make sure that the people we sent to Washington, including Kamala Harris, which is pretty ironic now, take our strength with them and never take a day off. I don't know why he had to mention Kamala Harris there. I guess because she's a black woman. I don't really know. Wait, there's a link there, so maybe he... Oh, amid all the horror, there was... Okay, so... can't read it. We get involved. We do what we can to fight injustice anywhere we see it. Whether it's writing a check or rolling... Okay, there he's admitting they're rich coastal elites there. Whether it's writing a check or rolling up our sleeves. Our family is fairly insulated from the effects of a Trump presidency, so we fight for the families that aren't. We fight for a woman to keep for her right to choose. We fight for the First Amendment, and we fight mostly for equality. Not for a guarantee of equal outcomes. Okay, that you're going against woke there. I don't know if he realizes what he was saying there, but that goes against woke stuff. America didn't stop being America last night, and we didn't stop being Americans. And here's the thing about Americans. Our darkest days have always been followed by our finest hours. Roxy, because this is a private letter, remember? I know my predictions have let you down in the past, but personally, I don't think this guy can make it a year without committing an impeachable crime. Well, he didn't get impeached, but... If he does manage to be a douche nozzle, see how clever and good he is at writing? Without breaking the law for 4 years, we'll make it through those 4 years. And 3 years from now, we'll fight like hell for our candidate, and we'll win, and they'll lose. And this time, they'll lose for good. So he wants Democrats to always stay in power, which is what they're afraid Trump would do, by the way. Honey, ugh. Honey, it'll be your first vote, because this is a private letter to my daughter. The battle isn't over, it's just begun. Grandpa fought in World War II, and I'm sure he would love putting this letter out there about him. And when he came home, this country handed him an opportunity to make a great life for his family. I will not is he, like, who knows if this grandpa was even a Democrat or not. I will not hand his granddaughter a country shaped by hateful and stupid men. Your tears last night woke me up, and I'll never go to sleep on you again. Love, Dad. Editor's note, a previous version of this article overstated the amount by which Dow futures dropped on Wednesday morning. Well, that was a little more annoying to read than I thought it would be. Well, you know, the stocks just react like crazy all the time, so I don't... You know, the same thing happened when, like, Elon Musk took Twitter over, although it's still kind of going on with Twitter, but... I mean, you know, like, my friend was pointing out how... I mean, like, all of their, you know, Trump arrangement, whatever you want to call it, and you can read it in this letter, it's only... It's, like, mainly the fact that they can't handle not having control of this. Like, you know, like his wording here, like, I will not hand his granddaughter, like, he's saying, like, you know, he has control, like, he will, like, I can't let this happen. I mean, you have no control. It's supposedly a democratic process. It's not anymore, but and I don't think you have to be you know, stop the steal person to just kind of rationally see that, you know, the whole system is corrupt or whatever. But, you know, yeah, that's all it's about, is the fact that they are so used to having control over everything. Like, they just can't handle, like, you know, that's... Remember the whole college admission scandal with, like, you know, those, like, celebrities, and they just, like, had paid, like, you know, a few thousand to just get their literally stupid, like, one was, like, a, you know, faked some kind of scores, and she, like, had a YouTube channel, and she got a ton of shit. They got a ton of shit for that, but I was like, I mean, this has to be happening all the time. That's the only time people found out about that. Is, like, you know, like, they're just the language he uses in this. I don't even know where he's getting this. Where is he getting many of Donald Trump's fans are not fans of the Jews? I mean, that's now. Many of Biden voters are not fans of the Jews now. But just the way that they, like, it's all, like, ego. Like, they take it personally. This guy took it personally that Donald Trump won. The Klan won last night, guys. Hate was given hope. He's really trying to he's really trying to be like, I don't know, like, oh God. I mean, you know, like, oh God. A lot of these people, like, that hate him and talk about Trump exacting Twitter vengeance, they all do that. Like, that's all they do all day. Like, this is like Keith Olbermann could have wrote this also. And he's, like, hilarious. Keith Olbermann is, like, so funny. I wonder what. I kind of just want to look at his Twitter real quick. He kept getting in fights with that Riley Gaines girl that was like the. Oh wow! Look at this, guys. Oh shit! Holy shit! Do you see this? Holy shit!
Fuck, 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 fuck. Holy shit, shit. You see his banner here? His banner? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I mean, dude.
Fuck Elon Musk. Holy shit. Now this guy truly is fucking badass because, first of all, the way to do that, if you really hate Elon Musk, the way to do that is just leave Twitter, leave X or whatever it's called. And he even puts in his bio here, I quit Twitter, but Lauren Boebert's firm hand showed me I was making a mistake. So it's okay to be really offensive to women if they're on the right, though. So that's good. This guy's a fucking embarrassment. This guy, like, has mental, like, I feel bad for whoever is around him and his family and stuff. He still he follows Trump more than anyone else in the world. This guy. Oh my god. He has the same. He keeps tweeting the same fucking post. Oh, look at this. This is all they know how to do is project, like, stuff about themselves onto the other party. Because look here, it says, breaking, Biden regains polling lead over Dementia J. Trump. Did you guys hear me? Dementia Trump. Oh, Biden has to more like Dementia J. Trump.
Dementia Trump. Yeah, you heard me. Yeah, I said it. I'm resisting. I fucking resist. Let's resist. People. Look at this. This is all the same. Look at this.
12 hours ago, 13 hours ago. It's all the same video clip. No one's watching him. That's why. Dude, look at how he keeps reposting the exact same. I've never even done this. Damn. How many times did he post? I'm going to count how many times he posted that. And this is the same one. Let's see. One. Yep. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 posts of the same video telling people to listen to his stupid shit podcast. Oh my god. Is he like secretly actually a Trump fan? Like, what's going on with this guy? Man, he tweets constantly. He can't stop. Now he's pissed about Alex Jones getting his Twitter account back. What? Look, he was calling him Dementia J. Trump. Like, that's a really clever thing to say. Oh, you're using this insult against us? Okay, I'm going to use it on Trump now. I'm going to, they can't come up with anything else themselves. When
Dementia J. Trump lies and claims people addressed him as sir, you'll find it a lot more laughable and defeatable if you imagine they were actually addressing him as fuckface. As if we didn't know this, Dementia J. Trump. For Dementia J. Trump, there is no right and wrong, just volume. Most people murdered, most people saved, same thing. He's literally insane. This is all that guy does. That's it. It's all he does all day. Look at this feed.
He probably he's like, I can't be off Twitter. It's too important. I have too many important things to say. Oh God, man. I'm not gonna count these two, but yeah. Please watch my show. All he does is try to dunk on. Oh my God.
I'm gonna be dunking on Trump all day and all night on X. Check out my X account for me to repost the same exact fucking clip of my shitty podcast that nobody watches or listens to, just like mine. Check out my Come on, guys, please. Please check out my podcast, please. Keith Olbermann on the case. MAGA dictator, Dementia J. Trump. Dude, he is so clever. He is so clever. Look at this, how clever he is here. Who would Trump leak that Tucker... Why would Trump leak that Tucker Carlson might be his VP? Because Hitler's dead? Or because Trump is becoming increasingly sloppy and brazen and self-satisfied? The dementia is accelerating.
All right, so everybody's saying Biden has dementia. What do we do? Let's say Dementia J. Trump. That'll do it. That'll do it. 25 likes. Former MSNBC reporter. 25 likes. 30 likes. Yeah. Anyway, follow Oberman. He's brilliant. Almost as brilliant as Sorkin. And maybe some episode I'll play a bunch of Aaron Sorkin clips. Maybe next time for because he's so clever with his writing, like how it's like, I mean, wow, he's brave. No one else is like who else would post a private letter to their daughter to apologize? And that's another sign of the ego too, because he's a coastal elite guy. If you want any other sign of their ego, the fact that he apologizes for for who was elected president. He personally apologized and posted it publicly because he feels responsible. And let's be honest, he does. I know I'm making fun of him, but he does because he's one of these, he's a rich elite guy. I know it's kind of a buzzword or whatever, but because he's like a Hollywood, he's a A-lister type of guy, he probably does feel guilty, or he feels bad because normally, I'm sure he donated a ton of money to Biden. Did Biden? Whoever ran Hillary back then. I'm sure he donated a shitload of money. So he does feel he is financially, he personally did donate a ton of money to Hillary. So he thought, well, normally my money means something. Normally my status means more. So I can't handle the fact that it didn't this time. I get my way.
Me get my way. Me Aaron Sorkin. Me get my way every time. Me donate. Me. So who me wants is elected president. Me can't accept that. You know, who me donate to not win. I do win.
I mean, how is he not raging out in that letter? I mean, he's calling everybody who has that TDS or whatever. They all act like Trump on Twitter. They are like Oberman is the worst. He's literally if Trump was a left-wing guy. He all he does is try to dunk on right-wing people. It's the same person. All he does is rage on Twitter, you know? Reposting the same post 50 times in a row, you know? But hey, he's on the right side, guys, so, you know, you gotta admit that.
He is on the right
That's
side of history. Anyway, I really gotta pee. So, what's that? Was that noise? Anyway, thanks guys. If anybody watches, thank you for watching.
Fucking go die. Go get your Taylor Swift fix in, guys. Get it in. Check out every Wednesday new episodes, guys.